Hey, what's going on, guys? I got a video here coming up for you that's going to show you a full day of eating. I'm going to go through all of my meals and the macronutrient breakdown and the calorie breakdown in each of them and show you how I fit my macros. My current calorie goal is 3,500 calories a day, and that breaks down to 235 grams of protein, 95 grams of fat, and about 420 grams of carbs. So in this video, we'll see how well I do at hitting those goals. I should also mention that none of these meals have been planned in advance except for my breakfast and my post-workout meal. So for breakfast, it's very typical that I eat a can of tuna, mix it with some relish, and also have some oatmeal or cereal on the side. So that's just a typical breakfast I always have, as well as my protein shake post-workout that pretty much remains the same all the time. But everything else I just kind of picked out on the fly and tried to work my way to hit my macros. So that's the process I take. Another approach to it too, if you're not sure of how to hit your macros, is to go ahead and plan your day out in advance. I would typically recommend that if you're a beginner, because it's a lot harder for you to understand how much protein is in certain foods and how to fit certain things together. So it can definitely be more beneficial if you plan it in advance. But once you start to get the hang of it, you can start to use this approach where you just feel what you just see how you feel in terms of what you want to eat, and you work to fit those into your calorie budget. So anyways, I hope you enjoy the video. We'll get to it. First meal of the day, oatmeal, and I got my tuna. Number two. Not bad. Not bad. Okay guys, that was the video. I showed you a full day of eating. As you can see, I exceeded my macro goal and my calorie goal by a little bit, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that because I'm trying to bulk up, and the past couple days I have not been able to gain weight, so hopefully this will help me, and I might even have to increase my calories. Good problem to have, right? Get to eat more food. Anyways, I hope that made sense to you, the whole video and the whole process I go by in terms of determining how many macronutrients and how many calories are in certain meals and working that into my daily calorie goals. So I also want to mention your calorie goals and your macronutrients don't have to be hit on the head every single time unless you have severe OCD and you can't stand the fact that you hit 100 grams of protein versus your goal of 105 or something like that. In that case, more power to you if you can hit those right on the head. But it's not that easy. The most important thing I want to say related to your macros and your calorie goals is that you're getting really close to them. So if you're off a few grams here or there, it's no big deal. If you're off a few calories here or there, it's no big deal. The important thing is to be consistent with getting really close to those goals, and that will enable you over time to be able to hit your goal, whether you're trying to gain weight or lose weight. The most important thing is all about calories, calories in and calories out, hitting those macros. So when I recorded this video, I had the day off of work, so I didn't show you anything that I prepared in terms of bringing stuff to lunch or stuff in advance. However, typically when I'm going to work or something like that, I will pack a lunch, usually like a turkey sandwich, some yogurt, some almonds, or some other snack like that. So that way I have something with me to take on the road in order to hit my macros for that meal. That's pretty beneficial if you're a beginner, to make sure you plan in advance when you know you're going to be away from home and you might not have as many food options. So that way when you go to work or something like that, you're not tempted by the vending machine or going out to eat at a restaurant or something like that. That can detract you from hitting your macros. But worst case scenario, you just estimate those macros from whatever other foods you're eating. And again, try to build that into your budget so that way you can stay on track. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you checking out the video, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. Appreciate it, guys.